Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom. I welcome all of you today, the 8th of December 2025. My people, I remain Betty Ada Biafra, your sister, your auntie, your niece. Biafrans, we have reached our goal and there is no going back. I thank you all for always coming round whenever we are here. We have to really, really be serious with what we are saying and what we are doing. Ndị nọ n'ụlọ ndewonu, ekenekwa m unu, ekene m nwoke, kene nwanyị, kene Chukwu okike abịa ma na-emela anyị ife, kene anyị Biafra, kene ndị nna nna anyị, ekene m unu niile ndị na-anọ n'ụlọ. Taa bụ Mọnde, mbọsị anyị na-edobe asọ maka njide ejidere onye ndu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, wee nọkwalụ n'enu na-akọwalụ ndị Naijiria na anyị achọrọzifa na anyị Biafra land. So ekene m unu niile. Ọ ga-adịlụ nwoke mma, dịlụ nwaanyị mma. Onye na-anya n'ife onyonyo a, ọ ga-afụ lockdown of Biafra territory on the 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th and 19th of December. Biafrans, it is for us to comply. These days marked out. They say that the aim for this very number of days, 5 days during this Christmas period, is to evict Nigeria facilities from Biafra land. Unu mana Nigeria na terrorism and terrorists but one of the facilities of Nigeria. They are all in Biafra bushes. So our people, comply with this sit at home 5 days. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, ọkwa a na-ama ọ maka unu nwa, maka ọdịnamma nke unu. Biko nu, onye apụtakwana, maka na Awụsa abatago Ọka, fajulu everywhere na Biafra land. That's why eji asị ma nwoke ma nwaanyị onye ọbụla nọdụ n'ụlọ on these dates. Please, Biafrans, when we see something, we bring it to your knowledge, and we do not just bring it to your knowledge, we go on emphasizing on the importance. Please, my people, comply. Comply. Ndị Igbo mụrụ masị nọ mbelede ka eji ama dike. Mbelede kaliri dike, mana mbelede ka ejikwa ama dike. Ndị a julu n'ọfịa niile kịta. In fact, o nwee video m nọ na-achọ kemgbe ụtụtụ. I have been looking for that video. Ka unu nụ ebe onye Fulani si ndị Enugu fa kwado fa chelufa that they are coming. You can imagine that impunity. Onye Fulani nwe na-asị ndị Enugu, wait for us, we are coming. So ụmụ nwoke anyị na ụmụ nwaanyị anyị, jikọọ n'onwe unu ọnụ kịta ugo ebelugokwanụ na mgbagbu. Jikọọ n'onwe unu ọnụ na-eche obodo anyị. Ọ bụrụ ife niile ka a ga-abịa na-agwa unu n'onu bekee. Ada si okenye pụta n'anwụ. Ada agwa okenye chacha ka ọ pụta n'anwụ, maka na anwụ makata okenye ọ malụgo mgbe ọ ga-eji pụ. Kịta anụnwa Fulani julu ebe niile, ndị a na-ege anybody ntị. O nwere onye fa na-ege ntị, o nwere onye fa na-atụ ụjọ. Jeenu kwụọ na egbe, goo na egbe, jidenu wee chelu ndị a. Nke a Boris Johnson bịasịla ani Biafra. Unu ama ife o ji wee bịa. So, my people, jidenu njikelu wee chelu ndị a. Unu asịkwana kedu ife achọ ka unu mee. Nenu ndị Uromi. Ndị Uromi chelufa gbuo 16. And unu jidefa, unu egosizina onyonyo fa. Unu jidefa, unu memi n'afọ ebe anwa. Unu zigafa kafa jeza azịza n'eluigwe. Ọ bụrụ unu jide ndị Fulani, unu abịa na video fa na show na n'internet. kedu ugboro one agadi nwaanyị ga-ada ada gwụọ ife o bu n'ụkpọ ọnụ? Ndị be anyị, unu jide ndị a, unu dizina na-egosifa na-ese ndị n'ịntanetị. Onye unu jidelu, unu zigi ebe o tosiri ije. Onye unu jidelu, gosi na ebe o tosiri ịnọ. Maka na ndị gọvanọs a na-eji akpọtafa, gọvanọs nwelu judicial right, fa nwe political right, fa nwe legal right isi na fa chọrọ any army or police in their state, but they don't do it. Why? Because they are fighting to protect their own interest, the interest of their families. They are fighting to serve their slave masters, ndị Fulani. Maka na Fulani enwere ife ọzọ fa na-alụ. Amụrụ ana nwa onye Fulani ebido kụzibere ya ka esi egbu mmadụ. So fa na-ebelieve no igbu mmadụ but the right way to live in this world. Etu ha na-asị human sympathy ọbụrụ with ndị Fulani. Fulani dị serious, and every Nigerian now aghọtago ife onye ndu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu all along. Kita ọ dịzi fa na-atazi onwe fụta. So onye ọbụla malụ na this lockdown abụrụkwa ka abịa gbalụ gị Christmas. No Christmas this year. You have to forfeit it. Anyị nwa ada agba Christmas. Obodo oyibo ada agba Christmas. Snow ga-eju ebe niile. Onye ọbụla nọdụ n'ụlọ. Christmas ị ga-agbasị na ime enweta onwe gị. Ịma ama ebe ị nọ. Ndị mmadụ a na-efu. Kedu ụdị Christmas ọ bụ? Ndị be anyị, ọ bụrụkwa ụdị ụkwụ a ka nama ji omelukwu Ụmụahịa. Maka na during the war, our fathers they fought. Fanụlụ agha, eme blockade everywhere. Fawele aka fa lụọ Ogbunigwe. Unu anọkwa na ebe ahụ ụmụ Fulani a abịa wele unu na-egwu egwu na-asị unu Enugu, wait for us, we are coming. Look at my eyes. I don't know whether some of you saw that video. I'm searching for it. Obulugode chikamfulia, we bring it out. So my people, agwasikwa munu. Oburu ife niile ka aga na-asụ n'oyibo. Onye ọbụla ga-ama na ya ga-eke nkwụcha. Na kita abụrụzikwa oge a na-asị my brother did this, my sister did this. Or no, my people. Kita anụwa, no excuse. Ife Fulani chọrọ unu nyefia. Onye unu jidere unu esezi na fa foto. Mee na ife ka ndị Uromi si wee mee. Ọ nwoke ka unu bụ. Ndewonu. Ọ ga-adịla onye ọbụla na mma. Biafrans. Yesterday bụ UK Biafran fundraising. And our PM, APM Maazị Ogenkere, he said a lot there. But before we go there, we have to talk about some of the things that we should know about. Unu mana Nigeria enwero shame. Nigeria, they don't care about anybody else. And you people should also adopt that attitude and behavior. Do not care. No ya na choso. Oh, you're right. Be we fight your back. No matter if you fight back, it is your right. Onyasikwana ewo gini ka ngeme. No, if you game de. So tupu nganiru, I have to pray to God. Almighty Father, merciful God, I thank and glorify your name, Almighty God. I am a Biafran. I am your daughter. I am your handmaid, my Lord. Father, Lord, I'm praying today, glorifying your name for life. And I pray that the life of Biafrans, their children, their generation, we commit it into your holy hands. Especially the life of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, who is currently in the hands of our enemies in Sokoto. Father, Lord, protect him, guide him. Protect our Prime Minister, Maazị Simon Ekpa. In fact, God, we want them to be released. Please, Lord, do it for us. And protect our APM, Maazị Ogenkere. He's going out and he's coming in. We commit all this and many more into your holy hands, my Lord, because, Father, Lord, we know you can do it. He say, I welcome you, my brother Charles. Ndewo, thank you for joining us. And my wonderful brother, Aderele Lekon, thank you so much. Amaka Joyce, Ndewo. Ikukuchukwu, thank you. Amanda Neza TV, Dalu so much. Thank you, my people. Biafrans, what we are doing looks like a joke. It looks like child's play, but it's taking shape. Anything we hear, we always like to tell you and let you know. And some of them, some of you may already have known or may already have seen it. Now we have one little expose to do to the world and to some Nigerians who do not believe that Biafrans, we know what we are saying. We are very, very serious about what we are saying, that Nigeria is a zoo nation, that Nigeria does not care for any of its citizens, that Nigeria is a zombie nation. France told Nigeria to go and bomb the people in Benin Republic, minding their business, doing their own business. But when Donald Trump told Nigeria government, eliminate the terrorists that are killing Christians, he mentioned gun ablazing. And that gun ablazing is like an option. What will happen if they did not comply with the rules? The whole Nigeria started shaking like jelly. They started talking rubbish. They have no brain to process little or common information. Now they say that they are sovereign nation, that America has no right to come to their country and buy terrorists. You heard it, that they are sovereign nation. So now Benin Republic is not a sovereign nation. Now Nigeria government has the effrontery to fly their airplane to go and bomb those who want to organize their own country. Because when somebody or something is not going on fine with somebody, that person will sit down and take the stock of their lives, know the one to keep and the one to remove. That is why Nigeria is not progressing. They went there to bomb innocent people in Benin. But they don't want Christians to survive. They made us endangered species in Nigeria. They are not bombing Boko Haram. They are not bombing ISWAP. They are not bombing El Shabaab. They are not bombing those Lakurawa. They leave everything just the way it is in Nigeria. And they are going to another person's country. But they don't want America to set foot in Nigeria. Shame on Nigerians. So one of our brothers here that I will show you, we are all used to him. He has this report. And I will talk about it before we go to our APM speech yesterday, because he said a lot, and I would like you, some of you who did not attend, to listen to it.
This is Monday, the 8th day of December 2025. Good morning and thanks for joining me in this video. Yesterday, after the rumor that the Nigerian military has called back the Nigerian fighter jets that they deployed to the Republic of Benin following the attempted coup that did not work out, After about 3 hours, people in Cotonou precisely, they started hearing sounds and explosions from different locations. And later, they discovered that the Nigerian Air Force launched a precision airstrikes on fleeing Benin Republic coup plotters. So those coup plotters, they were fleeing out of the country, and the Nigerian Air Force had to flee from Nigeria, precisely targeted them wherever they are, they track them, they strike them. Now, if you think that this video is all about the coup that happened or the people they kill, you will get it wrong. So this information is actually true. I have confirmed it to be true, but there is something that doesn't go well with so many right-thinking people in Nigeria. If the Nigerian Air Force could deploy the fighter jet just to go and track people who carried that coup and strike them, whereas Boko Haram's in Nigeria, terrorists in Nigeria are moving in convoy, nobody's.
Sorry about that. Biafrans, I want to say this before I forget. You know that recently there was a briefing, a hearing at Washington, D.C., where Nigeria government sent a lady called Oge to come there and tell Americans, looking them in their faces, saying that Nigeria has no means of fighting terrorists, that they need the help of America. That lady unashamedly stated everything that they sent her to come to America or to go to America and talk about. Then, after that, that just last month, is it last month or early? No, last month, November, all the congressmen were there. They were talking about the killing of Christians in Nigeria and the activities of all the terror groups, about 20 something terror groups in Nigeria. Do you people know that they're all different, fighting for different agendas or different issues? They lied to America. America knows that Nigerians are liars. They lied to Americans that they have no ability, no financial capability, and no financial, no ammunition, nothing to fight terrorists. Now they are flying, look at their jet, to Benin Republic on the instruction of France to go and bomb terrorists or coup plotters. Those who want their country to be good, who want to rule their own nation. You are going there, whereas you told Americans when Trump warned you that if you do not stop these terrorists from killing Christians in Nigeria, that he will come to Nigeria gun ablazing. Every Nigeria stood up. Every one Nigerianist, every Fulani, they all stood up, attacking America, burning American flag, burning the image of Donald Trump, because Donald Trump told them to stop killing Christians or they will come to Nigeria, gun ablazing, to fight those Boko Haram, not to fight Nigeria, because that is not what Donald Trump's warning translated to. But look at it now, Nigeria that lied. They sent that lady called Oge to that congressional meeting last month in Washington, D.C. The lady came on Nigeria mission, on Nigeria command, that they need America to come and help them. But yesterday, 7th of December, Nigeria carried their jet and went to Benin, as France does not want Benin to live again like many others. Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso had left. So Nigeria is now under the rule and command of France. But they went to America and told America, oh, help us. We don't have any equipment. We don't have anything to fight the terrorists. Can you imagine? Americans should hear this, Nigeria is a lying, condescending, and conniving failed country. They are liars. So now they cannot fight Boko Haram with this jet. They cannot fight ISWAP. They cannot fight Lakurawa, but they can go to Benin, another country. America has not brought jet like this to come and fight their terrorists. They have broken the rules. Something they protested against. They have done it first. This is just to let you people know that you cannot stay in Nigeria. All you have to do is to go to our website and donate. Donate, donate, donate. So that you will all be free. These days I gave you people here, 15, 16, 17, 18th, and 19th of December, is a date our BDF warned every Biafran to stay at home. So how do you support them to achieve all this? By donating your Ejema and Eje. Because Nigeria will never stop. And as Nigerians are not stopping, we are not going to stop. Because Nigeria, they don't obey national law, they don't obey international law. Nothing at all. Hello, Amanda TV, no. Ndewo. Emma Okonkwo Dalu. Ato, I see you. I love you all. And I would like you people to keep doing the needful. Share the message so that it goes viral. And also subscribe to Betty4 TV if you haven't done so. I love you guys. So this is Nigeria for you. Lie country. They lie a lot. They told America last month, sent Miss Oge to go and tell America that they have no equipment, they need money, they need support, they need arms to fight Boko Haram. Now they have taken their aircraft to another country, Benin Republic, to go and fight Benin Republic people because France asked them to do so. Because Benin Republic wants to leave France and be on their own and mind their business. But Nigeria went and bombed them. These are people who lied to America that they have no means of fighting terrorism, but they are going to fight. Listen to this, our brother, because you need evidence to nail Nigeria down.
Tracking them. Nobody is killing them. Nobody is shooting them. Now, I'm going to elaborate this aspect for you, but let us talk more about the people they strike. Yes, these people attempted a coup. They wanted to carry out a coup, like what has been going on from around the West Africa. And I used to tell people that the attitude of the politicians are what is inviting this coup. Okay? If the president did not hijack power in the Republic, controlling the judiciary, doing all sort of things, like it will not happen. Do you understand? That coup will not happen. They will not attempt to take over power. Now, this is not a bloody coup. They did not kill the president to attempt to take power, all those things. Now, these people did not arrest them. They just strike them. The people have never killed anybody. Do I support military coup? I'm not from Cotonou. I'm just passing out information. I'm not from Benin Republic, okay? But when it comes to Nigeria, I used to tell people that the military take over a no to Nigeria. Why? Our military has been infiltrated by Boko Haram. Boko Haram cannot take over Nigeria, okay, in that way, because they have been trying by all means to take Nigeria, turn Nigeria into a Sharia state. So if they come through military coup and succeed, it is going to be a great problem. And that is why every right-thinking person in Nigeria will never, say that they want a military coup. I don't support that at all in Nigeria because I know what will happen if military take over. All your women in Nigeria will start wearing hijab. Such a thing will happen. Waiting 2 months if military take over Nigeria. Why? Because people you see every now and then, you'll be hearing news. House of Rep members will tell you that Boko Haram are on the recruit of Nigerian army. Then later they will tell us that repentant Boko Haram have been inducted into army after they de-radicalize them. Like, do they use words to de-radicalize somebody? This has to do with a psychological process. And it ought to take up to 7 years for a terrorist to be even put in any armed forces, but it happened in Nigeria. Now, let us go back to the reason why I am making this video. I really want people to understand that the insecurity situation in Nigeria is not all about kinetic. Yeah. The sponsors of this insecurity are in the government.
After raising 3 kids and 8 grandchildren, I've never seen a toy create this much genuine happiness. I've been a grandmother for 15 years, and this is the smartest purchase I've ever made. Last month, I got my granddaughter Emma this.
The Nigerian government knows every single person sponsoring insecurity. So when you see the change of Minister of Defense, you see the recruitment, you see buying fighter jet, you see them carrying gun, according to former head of Nigerian Intelligence Agency. They are doing that because they know that this is not the problem, this is not the solution.
My people, sponsor of insecurity, I have a video here that talked a bit about those who sponsor insecurity.
Very foundation of Nigeria's financial and security systems. A massive expose that tears the mask off the faces funding the bloodshed in our country. If you thought terrorism was just about men in the bush with guns, you are about to see the men in the cities with bank accounts. The headline is screaming, Sahara Reporters uncovers 23 suspected terror financiers with billions in suspicious transactions. We are broadcasting this exclusive deep dive report today, Friday, December 5, 2025, to break down the identities, the billions, and the sophisticated networks that have been allegedly fueling Boko Haram and other terror groups while innocent Nigerians die. This is not just a list, it is a dossier of betrayal. We are talking about businessmen in Kano, traders in Zaria, and even international actors from Rwanda and Niger who have turned the killing of Nigerians into a multi-billion naira enterprise. Let's get straight to the gist of this explosive investigation. Sahara Reporters has obtained detailed intelligence on a network of 20 Nigerians and 3 international individuals. The investigation traces their personal data, financial transactions, and direct links to convicted terrorists. But the most disturbing part, many of these suspects were arrested in 2021 but were released under questionable circumstances. They walked free while their money kept moving. At the top of this list is Alhaji Saidu Ahmed, also known as Alhaji Saidu Gold. Based in Zaria, this businessman is identified as a key financier of Boko Haram. His accounts have recorded inflows totaling 4.8 billion naira. He is directly linked to convicts Surajo Abubakar Mohammed and Ibrahim Ali Al-Hassan, individuals already noted in UAE court proceedings for terrorism financing. This man is allegedly the bank for the boys in the bush. Then there is Hussaini Adamu, a Kano-based businessman operating 111 accounts across 9 banks. Yes, 111 accounts. His transactions reflect inflows exceeding 43 billion naira. He is implicated in facilitating the procurement of weapons. Imagine the volume of arms 43 billion naira can buy. This is not petty cash. This is war funding. We also have Mohammed Sani Adam, a trader in forex and precious stones. His 41 accounts show inflows of 54.1 billion naira. He is recognized as the right-hand man of Alhaji Saidu. The sheer scale of these transactions suggests a highly organized criminal enterprise operating under the guise of legitimate business. The investigation also uncovers the role of Murtala Abdallah Jega, a bureau de change operator. He received 60 million naira from convict Bashir Ali Yusuf and transferred funds to entities like Leaf Tobacco and Commodities, which were reportedly used to procure weapons. This highlights how BDCs are being used as the veins to pump blood money into the terror network. But it gets even more shocking. When we look at the international connections, the report lists Tribat Rujugiro Ayabatwa, a Rwandan businessman who died in April 2024. Before his death, his accounts showed inflows of 67 billion naira. He and his son, Paul Ninkwaya, co-owned leaf tobacco and commodities, facilitating offshore transfers linked to the convicts. This proves that the terror financing network is not just local, it is transnational, involving tobacco companies and foreign businessmen. And then there is Abubakar Hima, known as Petit, an arms dealer from Niger operating in Abuja. His accounts facilitated transfers exceeding $1.19 million from the UAE to convicts' associates. He is under investigation for fraud involving hundreds of millions of naira. This man was operating right under the nose of the government in the capital city. The list goes on to include public servants like Ladan Ibrahim, the chairman of the Sokoto Pilgrims Welfare Agency, whose accounts transferred significant sums to financiers, linking public funds to terrorist channels. It includes Nuruddin Gani Aliyu in Sokoto, Adamu Aliyu Kanoma in Zamfara, and Mansur Mohammed Usman in Kano, a textile dealer identified in UAE judgments as a money transfer agent for Boko Haram. This expose raises terrifying questions. If these men were arrested in 2021, why were they released? Who authorized their freedom? Why are their accounts still active? It suggests a high-level cover-up or a system so compromised that it cannot hold its own enemies accountable. While soldiers are dying in Sambisa Forest, these financiers are allegedly moving billions in Kano and Dubai. The connection to the UAE judgments is critical. The United Arab Emirates convicted and jailed Nigerians for funding Boko Haram years ago. They provided the names, they provided the evidence. Yet back home in Nigeria, the government has dragged its feet, and now we hear that suspects were released. This lack of political will to crush the financial backbone of terrorism is why the war has dragged on for over a decade. We are looking at a shadow economy of terror. Forex traders, gold dealers, textile merchants, all seemingly legitimate professions being used as fronts for the most heinous crimes. The volume of money, billions of naira, shows that terrorism is not just an ideology, it is a business.
You people have heard it. Biafrans, do you know why we go all the way
Not
to
the solution.
toss out this type of information? When we are telling you to come and fund our liberation, you will hear some people writing at the comment section asking you, donate for what? We are a nation operating from abroad. That's why we are called Biafra Republic Government in Exile. We are in the exile mode, freedom fighting mode. We are not yet a nation, but by the special grace of God, we will be. Once our recognition comes through the door, it will be open for everybody, for us to go home and organize and arrange our country legally. That will be when UN, gives us our own code to operate as a nation. Because I know that some people don't understand why you have to donate. First of all, you have to donate because of the liberation army that is protecting our land. It is our legal right to defend ourselves. Self-determination is not a crime. It is enshrined in national and international law. You have to defend yourself, and you need money. Look at how many billions that Sahara Reporter discovered. All Fulanis doing business, and many more that you don't know about. Shetima is one of them. Tinubu is one of them. Malami is one of them. What's his name? Nasser El-Rufai is one of them. Gumi is their go-between between these names and the terrorist group. So when we discover things like this and they show it off to you, is for you to know the reason why you have to donate. Do you know that some people will come and donate 5,000 AJ? naira. What is it going to do to these billions you are hearing here from the Fulanese? So, my people, when we tell you come and donate, these are the reasons. The video you just watched now is the reason why you should donate. I've always said it, Fulani knows what they want. But the question remains, Biafrans, do we know what we want? If you know, why the delay? Come and donate. We need funding. Fulanis are busy funding terrorism because they want to take the whole region. The whole region. That region in West Africa. Biafra land. Arewa land. Oduduwa land. They want to take everything and control you. These are foreigners that came from Futajalo. And everybody thinks, oh, it is business as usual. Let us do our business. Leave Fulani to do their own. It's not this time. Oh. They are very serious. And the person who uncovered all this is Sahara Reporter. And the owner of Sahara Reporter is Showore. Showore digs deep because he's also concerned. And when we hear anything, we bring it here for you to know that these people are not giving up. That thing they want, they are going all out for it. And we Biafrans, what are we doing? What are we doing? We are just paying lip service. Oh, we want Biafra, we want Biafra. Biafra cannot come that way. You must act. Let me tell you, we are the Christians they kill. They buy us on daily basis. Every blessed day, they must buy human being. Now, we are keeping quiet. Do you want them to continue killing until they will eradicate every Biafran in our land? We have to talk about our own. We know they kill in Zamfara, they kill in Benue, they kill in Plateau, they kill in Kwara State, Yoruba land. But we have to talk about our own. We need a second voice from them, but they are keeping quiet because their brother is the president of Nigeria. But wait and see. If Tinubu fails this election tomorrow, the following day, Oduduwa will start telling you that they want to leave. Nobody wants to stay with the Fulanis. That's why whenever we see something like this, we bring it. We bring it out to show the world that Nigerians are liars. Last month, when they were holding a meeting in the White House, our APM was there. And they were reading out all their concerns, the congressmen. And one Igbo lady called Oge, Fulani sent her, Nigeria government. Because Nigeria government is nothing but Fulanis. You people were just sleeping until Fulani took over. Controlling you people to death. Our men in the... How many Biafran women are in the political arena? A few of them. A few of them. Maybe 2 or 3 of them. Bianco No is one of them. The other lady that was telling us that he is Buhari's aide or whatever she was, called, what's her name again? Few of them. But all the Biafra politicians there are men sitting there watching. All the governors, their deputies, foreigners, they are sitting there watching. And foreigners have taken over everything about them, controlling them like yo-yos. Biafrans, we tell you all this because we have means of averting this ugly situation. www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org, all in small letter, and government is spelled in full. Come and donate. You see how many billions that Fulanese, all the names that Showore reported in his Sahara report are all Fulanese. Multi-billion. There's one lady called Ajiana Jatu. She decamped from APC to PDP and joined Atiku. She said that terrorism is a multi-billion-dollar business in Nigeria. You people are not involved though. So how do you do it? Donate and fund our freedom and liberation. We look for all these things as little as we could to search and research, to come and tell you, so that you will know that the Fulanis are not joking. They are very serious. And the world is not keeping quiet. Americans have risen up because our APM has been going to meet them. He has been going to speak to them, and they watched, and they are seeing the truth. 2 Fridays ago, their satellite went round to search and research for 3 days. So, Biafrans, when people are ready to help you, you have to be seen. You have to be seen physically, practically helping yourself. So when we bring some of this news, it's not because, oh, we have a lot of time to display things or we have mouth to talk. It's because we want you to understand. For those of you who don't know, the second reason why we are donating so that we will keep our lobbyists. We need to get Biafra recognized by 5 nations, 5 countries, before UN will give you your code as a nation. So those lobbyists are the ones that we have to maintain. That's the second reason why we are donating money. Ndị nọ n'ụlọ, unu nọ n'ụlọ taa bụ kedu ife a na-akpọ ya, sit at home. Mbosi ndị be anyị na-akpọ holiday for Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Unu ga na-anụ ife na-ekwu na vidio a. Egosigo m unu here vidio etu ndị Fulani si sponsor Boko Haram. Millions fa na-ebugharị wee na-ego ngwa agha, etu ngwa agha si aga wee na-ebutere fa. So, kedu nke unu? That's why you have to donate. Mgbịrịgba unu ga-eji kpọm dị here. O nwere ife ezolezo. Anyị dị very transparent about this. Unu bụ ndị nọ n'ụlọ, ndị nwere ego. Oge elugokwa mgbe anyị ama ayọzi unu ayọ. Oge elugo mgbe anyị ama ayọzi unu ayọ. Time has come. Fulani chọrọ to Islamize the whole country, and they are working towards it. Unu nwasị na unu achọrọfa were aka nkịtị na ọnụ nkịtị wee na-ekwu. No, it doesn't happen like that. Onwe nke bịa mbọ sị ka ebe unu lụrụ kịta na Biafra wee sị ya, kedu ebe gị nwa nọ? Na ọkwa ị na-eme Biafra, m sị ya na ị na-eme Biafra, kedu nke ị na-eme? Ị na-atụkwa ego mgbe emenu. You see it. Mgbe enyi ka mụ na ya kwụsị data okwu, text earlier this link. Si iji nọmba m iji wee kpọọ m. Welia na-akpọ m anytime ị kwụrụ ụgwọ, i send alum the receipt. My people, ikilisia this video, gesia how many millions ndị Fulani na-atụ ka e wee Islamize the whole country. A man in need kwali get up, bịa donate ezigbo ego ka anyị wee gbanarị ndị a. Biafrans, unu asịkwana na Breji gọọmenti na anya da try. Anyị na try kwa ka ike anyị rawo. Unu nwa ke nke unu na-eme. Onye ọbụla ji ego gbachi nkịtị. nọdụ ebe anwa na-eme nke solia na ya last month, just last month, ndị America melu a Congress meeting talking about the killing of Christians in Nigeria by all the terrorists. A lady called Oge. Ọkwa emefezie unu. Etu aka unu ga-esi nọdụ a na-eyuzugharị unu slaves. Otego anyị gbabalụ ndị Fulani odibo. Otego. Ezie data oge. O wee bịa na-agụ. Na Nigeria si na fe nwere ego faji a fight Boko Haram. Na fe nwere equipment. Na fa need America support. Shameless people. After kafa kosigo Donald Trump ọnụ gbasia flag ndị America ọkụ. Fazitekwa that lady unashamedly to come and be reading that thing in the Congress room or wherever that she was sitting that day. But look at it here. Neubenu, French people, France na control Nigeria, UK na control Nigeria, Germany na control Nigeria. Ndị nzuzu ifelo na-emekwa unu. Fa wee bunye plane maka na ndị Benin Republic na-emeku kafa chụpụ French government na befa. Nigeria buru jet wee jee tụba fa bomb. Yesterday bụ 7th. Unashamedly. Oh ya ka this our brother na report. So kunu wee ma na ndị unu na fa na-emeka ife na ife la adịrọ fa n'anya. This is why you have to wake up. This is why you have to rise up. There is no other way you will fight these people. Our men asịrọ na ike agwụgo fa. Fa n'idilo mgbọ. And onwere onye na-agbọpụta mgbọ n'ọnụ. A na-akpụ ya akpụ and a na-ego ya ego. They need money. Fa n'idilo more mgbọ. That's why they told you on the 15th, on the 16th, 17th and 18th, 19th of December, nobody should come out. Ịpụta ilo ife ifulu iwelu. Ada agwakwa chinti na agha isugo. Ife ifu iwelu. Anyị chọrọ Biafra by all means. Mụnwa as a human being. Achọrọ m Biafra. Achọrọ m Biafra by force. Or dị njọ dị mma Biafra ga-abịa lele. So my people, Nigeria, they lie a lot. I want American government or American journalists to listen to this very news. This is Nigeria jet going to bomb people in Benin Republic. When President Trump mentioned guns are blazing, they started screaming like a hen that the kite has taken the cob. They started shouting, America this, America that, gun are blazing. What's his name? Sarido Kubo, all of them. But look at it. Nigeria has taken their own plane. Before America even set foot in your land, you have already broken the law. You say that you are a sovereign nation, that America cannot come. So, Benin Republic, have they now lost their own sovereignty to you Nigerians? That you have now taken plane to go and bomb them? So, Biafrans, when you have people like this Fulani controlled government in Nigeria as your neighbor, you have to be careful. You have to be cautious of what you do. You have to be security conscious. Because Nigeria government, they are so unstable, very unreliable, and you must do something to exit from that contraption called Nigeria by making your donation fast and quick. Fast and quick. Donate, donate, donate. Anyị ji kịta nwayọọ na-ayụ ya unu. Oge na-abịa mgbe a ga-eme unu by force. A ga-emekwa ya unu by force. You understand? My people, onye ọbụla malụ na Nigeria bụrụ a country. You can't rely on Nigeria. Let us go. Funding is the key to solving our problem. donation. Our APM asịrọ na ike o ji eje Washington agwụgie. Our BDF asịrọ na ike faja protect our land agwụgie. They need funding. To support our APM, we need funding. To support the BDF, we need funding. Please, my people, when you hear all this type of news, you don't have to be told. Na agwọ nọ n'akịrịka. Na ugo ebelugokwanụ na mgbagbu o. Eme ngwa ngwa. Emeghakwala ọdachi. So let us listen to Okocha a few times and we will go to what our APM said yesterday.
They know that even though they sack everybody in the ministry is not the solution. They know that deploying, even buying weapons upon weapons is not the solution. They know that even carrying out airstrike against these terrorists is not the solution. What is the solution? The solution is this. If people in government who are sponsoring insecurity will be brought to book. I gave you an example. I said from 2012, when Boko Haram declared that all Christians and everybody from the south should leave the north within 3 days. And when they failed to leave, the Boko Haram started killing them. You can go and check this thing on BBC, the New York Post, Al Jazeera, on United Nations website. Go and check it. October 2012. Go and check it, okay? Now, the UN even sat on this, on sectarian killing, accusing Boko Haram of targeting Christians. That was in 2012, right? Now, fast track to 2014, 2015, and Buhari started saying that if he didn't win election,
Ndị Biafra ọkwa unu nụrụ ya, ndị nọ n'ugwu ada agwakwa n'ochi ntị na agha esugo. Let us just look at it once more. Islamist militants in Nigeria want Christians to leave the north within 3 days. And this was on January, when was it again? Monday, January 2nd, 2012. Unu nọdụkwa de nekwa na ebe a nọ report ya na CNN. Unu anafia. Agwakwa m unu na anything unu, I will bring it to your knowledge, and for you to see it, it is left for you to act upon it.
2014, 2015, and Buhari started saying that if he didn't win election, that the blood is going to flow in Nigeria. You can hear Babada Tiamel saying the same thing, and it was in the newspaper that whether the bamboo will soak in blood. And
Yes, my brothers, ka m kenekwa unu ọzọ alọzie ndewo. Mighty Dot, ụtụtụ ọma, thank you so much, powerful brother. William, ndewo. Leko, you are always correct. Yes, our people, our women in Nigeria politics, Loretta Onochie, she was the one fronting for Buhari that time, telling you that Buhari is giving rice to Biafrans, whereas it was not correct. Loretta Onochie, there used to be Akonyelo, but they pied her, and now Bianco no. So, Biafrans, we have mainly men in our political, not our political, Nigeria political arena. They are the ones there watching their fellow men who are foreigners, buying them, controlling them, commanding them, telling them what to do. Because that lady who went to Washington, D.C. last month to ask for, what is it called? Ask America to support Nigeria, that they have no means of fighting terrorism. This is Nigeria Air Force going to Benin, Benin Republic to go and fight. Have you seen the hypocrisy of Nigeria? The way they lie from both sides of their mouth, unashamedly. How now does this yeye country called Nigeria, how do they want America to believe them? You came last month to tell America, using Oge, the lady called Oge, in the Congress, where all the government officials are, the congressmen, you read out that Nigeria is begging, that they are asking for support, that they have nothing to go and fight the Boko Haram. Just last month, just last November. This is December. Yesterday, 7th. Look at it here, date. 7th of December, 2025. You are going to bomb another country. You are going to bomb coup plotters. What is your business in Benin? Benin Republic. What's your business? This is to tell you that Nigeria, they are pathological liars. They lie so much. They will tell you, we don't kill, we are not killing Christians, but you go and burn churches. Have you ever heard any Christian burning a mosque? Even the mosque in Abakaliki, the one in Owerri, they haven't burnt it. But you are denying that your sole aim is not to wipe away Christians. Abduct little kids, 300 from their school. Yet you are denying that you are not targeting Christians. And this was St. Mary in Kebbi, St. Mary Secondary School, a Catholic school. You go to churches, even the one in Kwara State, you went there and pied people, and you are still denying. Because church is a place where a lot of people congregate to worship their God. Just like you people go on Fridays in your mosque. Nobody disturbs you people. So our men and our women, you must rise up. You must rise up. This is our website. Go there and donate. I can even display it here so that you will see. I've always shown the website. I will download it again and show you how to get there. Just go on your browser, Google, and put www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org. Click on donation on your top right corner of that website. If you want to go through it, you will see, click on anything you see there and read for yourself. My people, stop being politically blind. You people are not politically inclined at all. This buying and selling, omegunu alo. Fulani nodu here na akpa unu kankata. Welunu na eku mmiri. Whenever they want to do any of their dirty job, that lady, okay, will she not now be so ashamed of herself that she went and lied in America, that they have no means? They have no means of fighting terrorism, but now they have the means to fight in Benin Republic. You see? This is why we have to leave Nigeria and be a country of our own. My people, donate to our freedom and liberation. Donate. Let's just listen to this, our brother, a little while. Then I'll go to what our APM said yesterday.
A pastor, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, was backing him. Osinbajo vowed that they are going to form a parallel government from Jonathan's own. If Jonathan wins an election, we'll have two governments in Nigeria. That was what Professor Yemi Osinbajo said. Now, we were watching, okay? After that, they started importing Fulani militias from Sahel. They imported from Mali. They imported from Senegambia. They imported from all those Nigeria.
Have you people seen it? How they bring, you know, another thing that our people don't understand. hmm? We don't understand that it's not how vast your land is geographically that matters. What matters is the number of people, human beings, physical human beings that are living there. You see, in Biafra land, we are 2 times the number of people in the north. North is very vast. I have been there. I've been to Yola. I've been to Bauchi. I've been to Jos. I've been to Abuja. Abuja is in Lokoja. Lokoja is not even north. But when you go to all these places, you will see that you will run for 20 miles without seeing a house. Like if you leave Jos, enter Bauchi, heading to Mubi, the end after Borno is Mubi. Mubi is still, in fact, Mubi have boundary with Cameroon. I've been there as a student when I was still in secondary school. We are more antiquely populated, but on a very small land. So they will go and bring in these people from Mali, Sierra Leone, Senegal, and other parts of Africa, just like they are bringing all these terrorist groups. One man called Kawu Baraje is the one that made this comment. 2022, a year after Onyendu's abduction. They are doing all these things to overrun you people. And our politicians will pretend as if they don't have families in Biafra land. Families, I mean extension, extended families. Their immediate families are all overseas. That's why they all live in Abuja. Once it happens, they will enter plane and move from there. So those of you who have money, come and donate. We want to be free. We want Biafrans to be free. Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, of all the promises, of all the offers that were made to him, he rejected all of them because of your own love. Onyendu told you people, or he asked you people, I will not disappoint you people. Will you disappoint me? Are we going to disappoint Onyendu? He said, I am already dead. The only thing that will bring me alive is Biafra. It is me and you. Our responsibility to bring Biafra for Onyendu. So Biafrans, when we are telling you things like this, is for you to understand the tenacity of your enemies, the level they have gone to, the impunity, the way they ignore any national or international law. So you have to do the same. Ignore that, those rules and fight back.
They trooped into Nigeria. And when they trooped into Nigeria, they said that they are going to do 2 things. 1 is to vote, 2 is to carry arms. That if this vote did not go on their way, then let there be civil war in Nigeria. This was orchestrated. Now, after Goodluck understand what was going on, he gave up the power to them. Buhari assumed office. The first thing Buhari did was to open visa-free policy for everybody to come. He asked those people, bring your families into the country. And what happened? As the families were coming, they were also coming with arms. Buhari went and disarmed Nigerians. They disarmed Nigerians, they collected people's guns, and what happened? Buhari now switched to Ruga. He said every community, every local government in Nigeria provide a land as a Ruga where these people will come and settle. A lot of people refused. They started fighting people. The people who stood against them were Otom, former governor of Benue State, Nyesom Wike, this current minister of FCT. These are the people who stood against Buhari, fighting Buhari, challenging him. At the end, Femi Adesina, who was an aide to Buhari, came to AIT, African Independent Television. He made a statement that said, if you do not give them your land, it is someone who is alive that owns land. It's either you choose between your life or your land.
That was very correct. That was correct. Femi Adesina said that. I read it, and his picture was there. Biafrans, Ruga in Fulani language means land. Give me your land. We have no land to give them. They should go and settle in the north. They should go and settle in the north. We have no land to give Fulanis.
SA to the president on publicity. That was a statement he made on the national television. And when I tell you that I don't believe that this Nigeria system will work, I know what I'm talking about. What did your professors do? What did your military officers, everybody say? Everybody kept quiet. After Nigerians were threatened that if they didn't give up their land, that they are going to kill them. Fast track to what we are talking about. Killing started happening every now and then. Every festive like Christmas, you will see churches will be burned, Christian communities will be raised down.
Yes. That's why I was looking for this video and I didn't find it. That video, a Fulani, dirty looking, say, look at my eye, Enugu, we are coming for you. You know, they have been buying other people all this while, but they know when we all come home. That's why they are everywhere now. 2 or 3 weeks ago, they used motorcycle entering Owerri in their hundreds, and nobody did anything. Ndị be anyị emedulu unu ife eme o. O nwere onye mere anything. Unu kọpịkwa ụmụaka uromi. Unu jide mmadụ like 2 days ago. Ndị nke jide mmadụ n'igwe ọcha fa kụpụtafa 20 of them bịa na-egosifa. Kama unu ga-ezigafa ebe fa ga-eje kpee ikpe. Like ụmụ uromi, very bold boys. So all of you, Enugu State, Ebonyi State, Anambra State, Imo, etu nụra wee ka na-aza Nigeria name. Jekwanu form vigilante o. Onye asịkwana o nwere onye nyelu n'aka. Kịta ọ bụrụ ọzọkwa Maazị Nnamdi Kanu o Maazị Simon Ekpa. Unu amalugo ndị na-egbu unu. Una forget that they lied against our PM. They lied against him. Come eji wee jide PM wee luo now. Gwanum the change. Onye adika onye amukwola amukwo premature senior bụ Boris Johnson. O jesigokwa nata osi unu na nwere ife na-eme na Nigeria. Una forget no kafara egbu unu. Chukwu na-egosi unu ndị na-egbu unu. Aka m ga-ewepụta vidio onye nke anwa. Kunienu form onu vigilante no Christmas this year o. Otherwise ndị a ga-abịakwa gbucha unu. Fulani enwerọkwa nwanne. Famaro ife a na-akpọ human life. Fadeje akwụkwọ. Famaro maka human rights at all. Fulani dị very serious. They know what they want, and the question is, you Biafrans, do you know what you want?
We were watching. Everything was going on. People were telling Buhari, stop, sponsoring terrorists. Stop doing this, stop doing that. Fast track to the last election. Tinubu was asked, how are you going to stop this? He said, if I fight insecurity, they will kill me. Now, these people...
You see it? Tinubu said, if I fight insecurity, they will kill me. That Ajia Najatu said that she went to London to see Tinubu where he was receiving treatment. And she asked him, what is your blueprint for Alamajiri Hausa children? What do you have for us? Ajia Najatu said, I left APC because of their policy that does not benefit anybody. I have most of her videos. You understand? She said she asked Tinubu. Tinubu said, after a long silence, Tinubu told her in 2023, before the election started, that he said, I will not, if I step on their toes, they will kill me. So they are all accomplices. They are all party to the whole thing happening to us. If you like, don't donate. Oge na-abịa mgbe anyị ga-abịa mee unu by force na unu ga-donate, or imechie your shop, especially those in Biafra land. Donate enu kita o. Anyị na-ayọ now. Oge na-abịa mgbe anyị ama ayọzi unu ayọ, because Biafra bịa tomorrow. Onye ọbụla bịa, abụ m onye Biafra, abụ m rich man. Come and donate now. Come and donate now. Allen Onyema. Come and donate now. Ibeto. Come and donate now. Nke nọ na Nnewi nwe moto. Innocent. E-money. Kesi nwanne. Come and donate. All of you. Nke a na-akpọ Obi Kubana. Na Pascal. Afa Pascal. Chief Kubana chief priest. Afia bụ Pascal. All of you ji ego. Ọ bụrụ ndị be anyị agụụ na-agụ ka unu na-eme expect ka fabana donate 2 naira na 1 naira. You people have millions. Na ndị Fulani na sponsor their wealthy Fulanis are sponsoring them. Anaghị unu ayọ. Oge na-abịa mgbe a ga-abịa n'ọfisis unu wee mee ya unu n'ike, unu transfer millions na akaụntụ. Oge na-abịa anyị na-ayọ unu ayọ kịta unu adị anụ ife anyị na-ekwu. Onye ọbụla na-eze isi because na ijigodu nwayọọ na-ayọ unu. Wait, oge na-abịa mgbe a ga-emie unu by force, because ọ na our land ka unu nọ wee na-aṅụ eri nsị. Nọdụ there, governors na-amalirili na-shake. Biafrans, onye ọbụla kunie o. Onye ọbụla kunie. We can never give our ancestral land to ndị Fulani. Let them go back to Mali where they came from. They must go back or go back to the north. We don't care about them over there.
These people who imported these terrorists, Tinubu and Buhari coalition imported these terrorists, and a lot of people admitted it. So this is not Okocha Pimasese saying. Go to your national television, go find out this information, go and verify what I'm saying. So do you think that someone who imported terrorists into the country will actually come out to help you to solve it? There is a big problem. So that is why I am telling you people that for Nigeria to deploy military aircraft, track these people, bomb them wherever they are, and in your own country, Boko Haram is roaming around like a safe haven to them, and nothing actually is going on, and nobody is touching them. You've got to ask questions. Africans don't ask questions. Our eyes too low, very low. There is no two ways about it. Where you have influencers, people that claim to be intellectuals, but I call them pseudo intellectuals. Because you cannot be living in a country like this. You can't ask questions. You come online, instead of you to ask questions, you will be supporting the government who are killing the people. You will even be asking the government, giving them strategies to solve the problem. You are.
Yes, my people. What he mentioned now, he said that our people have very low IQ. Onyendu said it. Did he not say it? That if you want to hide something for a black man, go and write it in the book. We don't read. We don't even ask. We don't care until it comes to your leg. That's when we care. We don't care. This is why the people Fulani farm go unu ka akwụkwọ. Ndị nọ n'ụlọ na-egekwanụ m ntị. Fulani agụgo unu ka akwụkwọ. Wee malụ na unu ada akịa. Na ife unu na akịa for bụ ngwa afịa. A na-azụgodie na Sokoto ma ọ na Mina ma ọ na Cameroon. Kedu ebe unu anọrọ? Unu nọ na Cameroon. Unu nọ na Ivory Coast. Unu nọ everywhere all over the world. Ịkpatasi ego anwa onye ga-erie. Inwere obenna. Anyị bụkwa na Africans. All si na unu dị very docile, na unu ada agụ akwụkwọ, na unu ada ajụ anything, and is correct. He is concurring to what onye ndu said. Ya ka onye ndu ji wee ebunata onye ndu na 2021, nwere onye megharịrị arụ. Ifeanyi Ejiofor na asị unu calm down, calm down. Kịta o mekwa again, no, nothing. Onye ọbụla gbachi nkịtị. Fulani adị busy. Unu chenafa na egwu egwu. They are coming to take your land. Gbusisi unu. Ndị a amara ife a na-akpọ biko. Famara ife a na-akpọ please wait. O nwere nke fa jide yesterday n'Igwe Ọcha. Ọ sị na ya na-eme scrap. Fa wee jide wee kponi afio. O wee bụrụ na o ji ọgwụ karịrị 20 ke n'ukwu. Wele ofu ke n'aka. Fa wee jụọ asị ya kedu ọ na-emelfe aka na ntị na ya da anụ ife. Ịmaga ụdị ife a maka na fa kponiri akwa gbaa ya ọtọ or something. Enwere m ike iweta ehi ya. Kedu nnọọ ife melu ndị be anyị ji dị so docile. Fada ajụ ase. O nwere ife ndị Fulani melu unu. Even the little ndị be anyị mail na 1803 oge fa wunye n'ime mmiri na Georgia. Si na farmer bụ slave. O nwere onye n'ime unu nwere ike ịtara ya now. Ka nke eme during the war. O nwere ife na-akụzili unu uche. Onye ọbụla bụ ego. Money. Ngwa afịa China, Japan. Ọgwụsịa. Una na-efe n'enu na-eje eme business. Fulani adị busy. Na-egbu ndị bụ unu. Na-analụ unu your land. Nekwa na ife ndị Uromi email. Those Uromi youths. Ọ ife unu ga na-eme. Ọ bụrụ unu jide mmadụ. Unu abịa na-display onye anwa. Na-egosi. This our brother who get a lot. Onye nwere uche ya nụlụ. So let me go over to what our APM said yesterday. Onye ọbụla kunie n'ụla. Oge eji alara ụla agafe gokwa my people. Get up and watch what is going on. Get up. Time has come. Time has come, my people. Onye ọbụla kunie n'ụla.
No, yes. I'm gonna need when the time come, I will let you know. Please just kindly spotlight me here. So that.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, citizens from UK, a country that used to be great. But the Biafrans there are still great. Even if UK is not great, even if Britain is not great any longer, but the Biafrans in Britain are still great. Thank you all. We remember our heroes before us. We appreciate them. We thank them very much. And we also remember our leaders in detention, not because they commit any crime. Their crime is because they are fighting for freedom of Biafra. Their crime is because they don't want Boris Johnson and the government of the British people to keep giving us whiskey for us to be drinking and getting drunk. They don't care about our existence. The British elite, the British government, the British queen and king and prince, they don't care about humanity. They don't care about freedom. They are evil. All they can do from our land is to extract the best and the best to their country. I must not be political correctness. If you don't like what I'm saying, go and hug Transformer. That is the fact. We deserve to live a better life. We deserve to be free.
Yes, Umu Biafra. Ife our APM na-ekwu here, Ozilezi, Jonathan Ndewo, Daluso. We love you to give Irish people our love. Biafrans in Ireland, we love you. Max Ndewo. Biafrans, we love ourselves, we love our land. What are we doing to maintain our land? What are we going to do? Look at this website here at the foot of this studio, www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org. All in small letter. Government is spelled government.org. In full, not gov, but government. Go there and donate. Please, Biafrans. We are donating right now for two reasons. Number one is to support our men, BDF, Biafra Defense Forces, for them to defend our land. It's called self-defense. It is enshrined in United Nations law. It is enshrined in national law. To defend yourself when you are attacked, like the Fulanis are attacking us. That is one of the reasons why we are donating. The second reason is for us to use it for our diplomatic and political race to get our country, Biafra, recognized. Our lobbyists are helping us do this, and they need funding. And you need to fund every other thing. Remember, there are many things we are doing which I will not come here to list for you. But these two major ones, to get Biafra recognized so that we become a nation. We cannot be ranting the way I'm ranting now for so many years for no reason. We have a very genuine and good reason to donate, because I showed here video where a Sahara reporter uncovered the number of Fulani men, millionaires, who are sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria, including Tinubu and Shetima, including Malami and Pantami, including Nasser El-Rufai and Garba, all of them, and Gumi. These are the people sponsoring Boko Haram. Seriously. So we have to sponsor our freedom from them. We have to sponsor our recognition. These are the two major reasons to defend yourself and to get recognized. Is none of these two things are against the law. They are legal. And we Biafrans, we do everything with the law. We do everything with a view to achieving our goals. And that is Biafra. Fulani they know what they want. Do you know what you are looking for? That is a very big question. And if you know, how are you going about it? So let us continue to listen to our APM.
Boris Johnson, please, media team. From now on, we need to call them out, and the Honorable Minister of Information, the article that you read last time, we need to tag Boris Johnson. I know I have bald head. Mine is better than his own. He's a useless man. All he can do is to come to Biafra land, to spit on our soil, to remind us how they killed, massacred Biafran children, Biafran men and women. Boris Johnson have the balls to come to Biafra land to remind us how they starved Biafrans to death in millions. Shame to Britain, shame to their elite, shame to their king, shame to their useless queen, shame to all of them. I don't know what we have done wrong. We don't deserve this kind of treatment. We haven't done nothing wrong to them. We did not go to Britain to kidnap their women, to rape their children, to rape their wife. We did not go there to change their language, to change their culture. Can they explain to the entire world what crime do we commit? And this useless elite, Britain elite, 2 days ago, I made it clear, even yesterday, the innocent citizens of UK are exempted from this. Those that don't know what their government is doing, they need to condemn their government. The few elite queen and king are evil. After killing Biafrans in millions, they never care about us. If they love Nigeria so much, why is it there is no president of the so-called British government in Biafra land? Why is there no liaison office or embassy? Since they can know how to take the finest, the best of all from our land, doctors, lawyers, engineers, all they can bring to us is calamity, evil, whiskey. So we will all drink, get drunk, and die. Why the British colluded with these Islamic jihadist terrorists, that their agenda is to Islamize our land. If they so much love these jihadists, why can they open their border wide open and allow Boko Haram, ISWAP, Al-Qaeda? We encourage the British government to open their border, open their hands and welcome all the terrorists in the world, because that is what they love. Last time I checked, over 50, 60 years ago, the Palestinian people already
APM is not being heard.
50 years ago, not once, not twice, not 3 times. The same time the state of Israel was recognized. What the Palestine, so-called Palestine people supposed to do is to go and develop and put their Palestine state together. Rather, they colluded with Iran and the Arabian country that surrounded Israel, just because they don't want Israel to live, just because they don't want Israel in that Middle East.
Yes, my people, for those of you that were present yesterday who could not watch this, I am showing you this is just a reminder of what is going on. Boris Johnson, the former Prime Minister of UK, visited Alibo. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, ọ sụgị n'oyibo ka m kọwalụ na ife ọ na-ekwu n'onu be anyị. Ama m na unu bụ ndị nọ n'ụlọ, unu ga na-anụ ife niile na-eme. Taa bụ sit at home. Daalụnụ so much n'ife unu na-eme. Onye a bụ onye isi anyị kịta, maka na one man a na-akpọ a prophet. Ọ gwalụ ndị Nigeria, Sifa, I saw a puppy and I suddenly saw that puppy growing to a very big one and so many surrounded it, that they should leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu you are holding, there are many Mazi Nnamdi Kanus. This our APM is one of the Mazi Nnamdi Kanus. Our PM was one of them. All of us are all Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in disguise. That Prophet Igila, that's his name. He told Nigeria to leave Biafrans alone. Leave them alone, that God has ordained it in heaven. So my people, he is not the only one who prophesied that. Biafra is coming. Unu ga-ejisi ike. Ọ bụrụ unu gbusie agwọ, egwu ichinite agwọ bụ gị nwagbulu, a na-atụ gị. Fulani emewekwa awalando. Ali na Onyema, bịa sọpọtọ Biafra. Anyị agbaghalụgo gị n'ego iji eburu bunye ndị Fulani. Ali na Onyema, come and support Biafra. Obi Kubana, Kubana Chief Priest, Pascal, E-Money, KC, Kedafia, nke na-akụ egwu. All of you. Look at it. Davido will 100 million. Wee nye si ka etinye aka n'ikpe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All of you wee nọdụ na-atụ egwu. Egwu gịnị ka unu na-atụdụ? So, our APM here na-asị na Boris Johnson, ọ na-abọ bịa Nigeria before, o jebe Sokoto. O wee bịazịa kịta wee lote na ndị South East nọ. Ọ bịalu osi na ya na-ebunye ndị Nigeria whiskey in return for mmanụ anyị fa na-egwu. O nwere mmanụ anyị fa na-egwu. Na-egwu mmanụ a na-ebu. Nwe ike gosi m unu kịta, ọ dị na video na WhatsApp video. Egosi m ya unu. Ka unu wee na-aghọta na anyị dị rich. Onye ọbụla jisi ike tụọ ego kịta. Every investment ị ga-eme ya bụrụ Biafra. Because when Biafra comes, anyị ga-adị ka ndị America, onye ọbụla ga-adị very rich. Maka na anyị nwere the resources. Anyị nwere ya. So, APM anyị na-akọwa nọọ ndị Britain nọ n'enu ego anyị, nọdụ n'enu na anyị adapụta. Unu afụgo na ndị French people, onye isi fe Emmanuel Macron na-agwago Tinubu wee jee bulu plane jee ịtụ ndị Benin. Ndị ọcha achọrọ ka anyị pụta. Ndị ọcha chọrọ ka fa nọdụ n'enu anyị apụ. Mana onye ndu ekwugosi na Biafra ga-abịa from diaspora. So, onye ọsọrọ ya jee mitie. O mitisie ya, nke a bụ okwu aka ya na fa. Because Biafra abịago. Unu lo na ndị America na-egwu egwu. America ekwugo before na onwere any African country fa bụ their colonial masters. So, fa na-achọ ndị fa ga-adị na mma. And fa fugie in us. They know that we are serious people. So, my people, don't disappoint us. Don't disappoint onye ndu. Donate for our freedom. Or if ọ na-akọwa, si, if ọ sọkwa anya bụ Boris ya bịa mee na baị, ije anwụ o jelu bụ na nkịtị. Chukwu abọgofe ike. Ife Boris Johnson na-achọzi ịkọwa bụ na ndị America na-ekwu na a na-egbu Christian na fa na-asị asị.
The so-called Palestinian state that just few months ago at the UN National Assembly, where they were having their chambo satanic demonic vote to recognize the state of Palestine. State of Palestine have already been recognized. The same time, Israel was recognized. Instead of the Palestinian people to buy their business and govern themselves and have their own state, all they care about is how they will wipe Israel out of the surface of the earth, from the river to the sea. That is the same state that these British people just voted because others are voting to recognize Palestine, a state that already been recognized for over 50 years ago, a state that refused to be on their own and mind their business. Why didn't this British elite recognize Biafra? Biafra is already declared. Even for the first declaration of Biafra from 1967 to 1970, why didn't British recognize Biafra? And after Biafra declaration, why didn't the elite, why did the government of Britain recognize Biafra? Their biasness, their evilness is playing out. This evil man called Boris Johnson, just few days ago in Biafra land, talking about how peaceful Biafra land is. If we have not fight to secure our land, if we have not have our security, our BDF, our military that is protecting our land, do you think Biafra land will be peaceful or safe? Boris Johnson had the guts to step his filthy foot on our soil, to mock the dead, to mock Biafran people, to remind us how they kill millions of Biafrans, how they starve Biafran children to death. My great people, Biafrans in UK, great citizens, we know that you all are exonerated from this because you don't know nothing about it. And I believe all of you condemn the evil of the elite. I believe all of you condemn the evil of the UK government. Thank you all for standing strong for the truth. We Biafrans, we speak it, say it the way it is. Nothing but the truth. So help me God. If the British government or the British elite, from their king to their queen to their prince and princess, because there in United Kingdom they worship them like God, but they are evil people. If they can come and say what the Biafran people have done to them, wrong, we will amend our ways, we will apologize, we will ask for forgiveness. If they can't, shame unto their king, shame unto their prince, shame unto their evil queen. It's so shameful that you have people that don't care about their fellow human being. According to the scripture, we have a king, Solomon. A king represents the people, and a king judge with justice. A king is a king that do what is right for his people. A king don't supposed to be a king of a murderer. A king don't supposed to be a king that kill innocent children. A king don't supposed to be a king that support terrorism. A king is supposed to represent God. A king supposed to represent and fight for humanity. What about queen? A queen supposed to be a role model, a mother, a daughter who cherishes her children, who cherishes the rest of humanity, not the other way around. An evil government is evil government. Evil is evil. We call it and say it the way it is. For a very long time, we have been political correct. I heard a great president just a few days ago calling a country a garbage. He said he don't want to be political correct yet. Sometimes you call it and say it the way it is. I'm heartbroken. And I believe millions of Biafrans are heartbroken. We have been killed enough. After Canada, United States of America, and some well-meaning full countries are condemning terrorism in Nigeria, how Christians in Nigeria have been massacred to death, how Christians in Biafra land have been massacred, killed, raped, chased out of their home, their businesses burned, their farmland destroyed in the name of a cattle rally or whatever. Why United States of America, the leader of free world, is doing what is right. The British government decide trying to change the narrative by sending one of their evil puppets, Boris Johnson, to Biafra land to lie to the entire world that there is nothing like genocide going on. The same playbook, what happened during the genocidal war that the Nigerian terrorist state waged against the Biafran people. The same British, they came and deceived the entire world that there is nothing like war going on.
Yes, my people, you see, when you will hear our APM, a very young man, a young Biafran, a successful Biafran, talking like this, you will remember what General Effiong told Nigerians immediately after the war. He said to Nigerians, if you do not treat these children well, they will come after you. This is it. This is that young Biafrans coming, Eze Livinus, stop making comments here or I block you. If you are listening, just listen, because you sound like a fool that does not know what is going on. What is UK that nobody can mention? Anwofia, get out from this platform. Etu a ka unu ga-anọ na-ama lirili like ewu. Ụmụ nwoke ibu na nọ na Nigeria na-etinye unu nsị n'ọnụ. N'enu oyibo ọ na-asụ ebe a, Oga has America where you live claim going to their Congress. Have they recognized Biafra? What do you know about Biafra? What is your business? Get out from here. I'm blocking you. Stop commenting on my platform. Get out. Dear lady. So Biafrans, during the war and after, it was General Effiong who went to Nigerians to complete the cycle of the end of the war. Owe gwafasi. Yeah, Pastor Igila Dewo. Thank you. Thank you, Leko. Listen to what happened immediately after the war. Immediately after the war, when General Effiong came to meet them, it was Obasanjo then after buying Biafrans and everything, till today, onwere onye si Biafrans, sorry for killing your people. Ewu nke abịa ebe a na-ede recognize. Who will recognize Biafra for you? Do you think it is recognized just like that? Eze Livinus or Eze Livinus or Ochi Livinus or Aqua Livinus? Una dizna na abịa na my platform na-eri isi a unu na-eli ebe a. Ewu nke anụnwa na-aza Livinus, I'm sure na penny afọ ọda atụ. Omara dị ife a na-akpọ Biafra. Biafra now needs funding. Ina people na fighting for their freedom. It's not just killing people. That is not what freedom fight is all about. You need to be recognized. And who will recognize you? You have to spend money. You need somebody called a lobbyist. And they got ugo. Otherwise, the whole world can't win no recognition. Why Palestinians CJ Bakwa can recognize Yafa? They have lobbyists. Only obona nwe lobbyist. You have to pay your lobbyist. Ewu. Ama m na ijere akwụkwọ. Maka ọ bụrụ na ijere akwụkwọ, ịma abịa ebe a na-eri nsi a. I nwere ike ifu onye Fulani nọ na challenge Gumi. Ma ọ na challenge Shetima ndị nzuzu. Ibu ezigbote ewu unless money bụ Fulani na-asụ Igbo. Wee na-ede na afa gị ibe Eze Livinus. Ozu nwụrụ anwụ amara ebe a nọ wee kwa anya. Na ife Fulani na-eme all over the place. Oge onye ndu si ọ bụrụ na Nigeria jidie, because onye ndu is a prophet. Ọ ma na fa ga-ejidie one day. Anyị gbaa Nigeria ọkụ. O nwere mgbe o ji si ejidekwu ya, anyị surrender. Anụ ọfịa. UK bụ afa nna gị. Ewu. So ndị Biafra, Philip Effiong, wee si ndị Nigeria, if you do not look after these children well, they will come after you. And what our APM is doing now is part of it. Anụ ọfịa nke abịa nọ ebe a na-ekwu eri, onye eriri eri. I am always waiting for people like you. Yes. I'm always waiting for people like you. Pastor Iginla is a Yoruba man. But he said what God told him. That na Biafra gabialele. And na this small puppy, yana afu here, will develop. No, na watch here na spiritual realm. One develop way di many. And na time na bia mgbe ndị Nigeria nwere ike hold anyịnwa. And that time is now. Anụ ọfịa nke abịa ba na asị onye oga has America recognized you? America ọ dị ka gị nwere brain. America they take things step by step. Kita ka itete n'ụla ịma na Biafra na-abịa. Ka America recognize Biafra, ngwa bịa recognize ya no Biafra ka ifo ewu. I think people like you enidili ịgwa unu okwu onye nzuzu. So, now that Philip Effiong told Nigeria that time is coming when those children will come after you, our APM is one of those children. And he's now after them.
They are on it again. Thank God. We Biafran people, there is social media where we can expose these people atrocity. Instead of this so-called Britain, failed Britain that used to be great before, instead of them speaking the truth, aligning with the truth, doing what is right, they turn their eyes on the other way because they don't love you. They don't like you. If it is the oil that they want, let them give us our freedom. And I have a question for them. Why do they even deserve oil that is not in their own land? Why do they even deserve our mineral resources that don't belong to them? From Biafra land to Britain is more than 3,000 miles. Those days have gone, where they can come and deceive us, do whatever they want to do. What goes around, come around. We encourage the Britain government to go and mind their business. Time up. They are no longer the world power. They should leave Biafra land alone. If we want to do business with them, we'll do with them. But that business will be a genuine one. They should leave Biafra land alone. Boris Johnson, next time you might not be able to go free. Be warned, leave Biafra land alone. Go to some part of United Kingdom today, or London today, or UK today. It's being overrun by these terrorists. They should go and mind their business. United Kingdom, time up. Pack your load and leave Biafra land alone. If they have taken, since they've been taking our resources, if they have given us our freedom, we will not have problem with that. But they still try to downplay what is happening, that Biafrans are not being killed, massacred. I don't know what words to describe this evil elite. And for the citizens of that country, they need to tag their elite. They need to tag their government. They need to speak out with a loud voice to call their government to order. They understand that Nigeria is a failed state. A failed state that don't even care about the animals. Honorable Minister of Information, there is this picture how Nigeria treats even the animals. And some of the animals in the zoo, we have tell God, next time, if there's reincarnation, they don't want to come out in a country like that called Nigeria. Nigeria can't even take care of their animal in the zoo. What a shame. In the whole wide world, animals in zoo are well kept, well filled. And people, some family even take a trip, they take a tour to zoo and they see different kinds of animals. But in the case of Nigeria zoo, we call them zoo. Even the zoo where the animal reside, the animal in Nigeria zoo can't even be fed. They can't even see food to eat. Honorable Minister of Information, please, if you can't show this on the screen, just let me know. Please, to show you how corrupt, how bad, how evil the country. Minister of Information, are you with us? Zoom it a little bit, please. My fellow citizens, this is Nigeria Zoo. This is animal in Nigeria Zoo.
My people, are you following? N'obodo bekee, nkịta danyelu n'ime pipe. Ambulance wee bịa ebe anwa, wee welu saw wee kwọọ the pipe, wee dọkpụpụta nkịta. Ambulance ndị veterinary wee kpọrọ animal a n'enu. Look at ife a bụkwa lion, unu maka lion si adị. Mana ife ị ga-ajụ onwe gị bụ Fulani ọ rapụgo human being ndụ ma ya fọzikwa lion na animals. That's why onye ndu ji wee nesie efe anya wee kpọfa zoo, ebe a na-edebe anụ ọfịa. Look at the animal. Ndị ọcha, white people cherish animals. They look after them. Look at these ones. Nigeria have never even finished buying human beings, killing them, let alone looking after animals. They have no time for that. They have no time for that. Nigeria government have no time. Look at these animals. Our PM has a very good example to the life of Nigerians. Look at it. Government that kills its own children will look after animal in the zoo. Indeed. But you will see the animal in South Africa. Look at it. How healthy they are. Look at it. This is typical example of what Nigeria is made of. Yes. So now, the next thing you will see Boris Johnson.
Go. Britain will be overrun. Britain will be taken over by Islam. Britain will be taken over by the extremists, because since they decide to collude and colluded with the extremists, that will be their portion. They love them very much. They can go ahead and do business with them. They can make the whole Britain and allow Britain to operate in a Sharia law. That is their business if they love them very much. They should leave Biafra land alone. They should leave us alone. We are Christians. Our land can never be overrun. We can never practice Sharia. Our forefather never practiced Sharia. This time around, we will not practice it. Not till today, to time indefinite. That will not happen. Biafra must be free. It don't matter what happens. My fellow citizens, it's time you fight. These people have come again. Don't allow what happened in 1967 to 1970 to repeat itself. Don't allow group of bunch of government that will come from 3 to 5,000 miles to come and tell you the name of your street, to come and tell you the name of your stream, to come and change your name from Okeke to Muhammad, to come and change your name from Arawa to Musa. That will not happen. A great man calls the Buddha, say, far, 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 far. This generation of Biafra, you all can't mess with us. We must get our freedom. Thank you.
They were our APM. Oh my God, this is powerful.
They were.
That's how a man should sound.
Yes.
To save our innocent citizens, to save our vulnerable ones.
There is a breaking news that Tinubu terrorist government has launched a strike in Benin Republic on the military coup operators. And
Yes, Biafrans. We have talked about that. Let us look for
UK said they are Christian nation too. Islam is taking.
Yes, I'm waiting for Unky.
This is the second time you're doing it. You see how yesterday, neither yesterday nor today.
Christian nation too. Islam is taking over.
He will help.
Yes.
Drag him out.
Yeah.
Okay, so then go get your go get.
I want to pray for this evening.
Yes, this other video that I'm searching for.
and I can't the youth.
Right, the evil government. They are labor of terrorists. They are based on what Nigeria information. Please, we need to tag them with the article you read a few days ago. We need to tag Boris Johnson, tag the EU commissioner, tag every department, everywhere that we need, where we need to, let them know that what happened 1967 to 1970 will not repeat itself again. And my fellow citizens, don't let no one come to your house, rape your children, rape your wife, not even if they don't kill them, and go scot-free. Hold that person accountable. They have been raping us for years without us doing nothing. I have a question. Is there no more men in the house? All the men in the house, it's time that you defend your family. It's time that you defend your children. It's time that you defend your wife. It's time that you stand up like the United States of America. United States of America did not become a great country or a world superpower by allowing foreigners, strangers to come and rape their women, to come and kill them and go free. No, they step up and fight like a man. They defend their land. You can't be weak and be weak to your bone marrow. Wake up, fund your freedom, support your freedom. Biafran people are good people. We can coexist with anyone as long as you come to do your business, with good mind. Who embrace you, welcome you, just do a fair business with you. But this time around, Biafrans of this generation, just like our leader Philip Effiong said, that if Nigeria don't treat the children of Biafra well, of which I'm one of them, that we will rise up. We'll rise up and fight like United States of America. We'll rise up and fight brutally. We'll rise up and defend. Thank God, as a citizens of America as well, I love America. I'm following their footsteps. America don't bow down to any country. They go to the extreme to make sure they protect their land, their freedom. Biafran people emulate this great country called America. And Biafra will be best ally to United States of America as well. Please, thank you all from here. Fund your freedom. Your freedom is in your hand. Boris Johnson will not give you your freedom. UK don't want to let us go. Britain don't want to let us go. They still want us to remain enslaved. Do you want to be slave forever? If you don't, fund your freedom. Fund your freedom. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please, Honorable Minister of Information, we need to call Britain out. We need to call their evil act out. We need to draw them to the mud until they let us go. If they don't let us go, Britain will be overrun. Britain will be taken over by Islam. Britain will be taken over by the extremists, because since they decide to collude and colluded with the extremists, that will be their portion. They love them very much. They can go ahead and do business with them. They can make the whole Britain and allow Britain to operate in a Sharia law. That is their business if they love them very much. They should leave Biafra land alone. They should leave us alone. We are Christians. Our land can never be overrun. We can never practice Sharia. Our forefather never practiced Sharia. This time around, we will not practice it. Not till today, to time indefinite. That will not happen. Biafra must be free. It don't matter what happens. My fellow citizens, it's time you fight. These people have come again. Don't allow what happened in 1967 to 1970 to repeat itself. Don't allow group of bunch of government that will come from 3 to 5,000 miles to come and tell you the name of your street, to come and tell you the name of your stream, to come and change your name from Okeke to Muhammad, to come and change your name from Aparawa to Musa. That will not happen. A great man calls the Buddha, say, far, 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 far. This generation of Biafra, you all can't mess with us. We must get our freedom. Thank you.
They were our APM. Oh my God, this is powerful.
They were.
That's how a man should sound.
Yes, Biafrans, I have sent a link. If anyone wants to talk to Biafrans, you can click and join us on the studio. Otherwise, we are going to call it a day. We have been here for some time now. While I am waiting for someone to join us, let us listen to a very, very young lad who is shouting and crying for his youths not to allow their society to be overrun by politicians. Listen to him.
Program. I put myself before you this moment to today I stand here with the dream of building a new Nepal, with a fire of hope and passion burning within me.
The fire of hope and passion is burning within him. The fire of hope and passion, this should be the portion of Biafran children.
But my heart is heavy because this dream seems to be slipping away. Rise and shines, futures of this upcoming imperial empire. I, Shkaraut, the head boy of this everlasting imperial institute, Holy Bell English Secondary School, welcomes you with open arms to our 24th annual program. I put myself before you this moment to shed light within your consciousness by piercing the dark nimbus that circles above you. I am present here today to immortalize a monumental change in the course of history.
To immortalize the monumental of hope. Hope. That hope should be what we are standing upon to get Biafra, to challenge our enemies, to tell them that our fatherland does not belong to them. A monumental challenge of hope.
Nepal, our mother, this country gave us birth, nurtured us. But what did it ask in return? Just our honesty, our hard work, our contribution. But what are we doing? We are bounded by the chains of unemployment, fleeing abroad in search of opportunities. We are trapped by the selfish games of political parties.
They are trapped by the interests of political parties. The same thing going on in Nigeria. Biafrans rise. This very little boy, young man, is speaking from the bottom of his heart, from a spirit of hope moving forward, a spirit of challenge, somebody who is not willing to go down for anybody.
Corruption has woven a web that is extinguishing the light of our futures.
Corruption is extinguishing the light of their future. Corruption, as it is in Nigeria today, corrupt politicians, men and women, corruption.
Youth, rise! We are the torch bearers of change. If you do not
Youths rise, they are the charge of bearers of hope. Youths rise, that's what he is saying. He is from Nepal. He is from Nepal.
Raise our voices, who will? If you do not raise our voices, who will? If you do not build this nation, who will?
He said, if we do not rise up, who will? If you do not build the nation, who will? That's the youths. So Biafra youths, Fulanis are challenging you that they are coming to Enugu, that they are everywhere in Abia, they are everywhere in Ebonyi. Rise up. If you do not rise up, who will rise up for you? That's what this very little young man is encouraging his youths to rise up.
We are the fire that will burn away the darkness. We are the storm that will sweep away injustice.
They are the fire that will burn away the darkness. Biafrans, Biafra youth be the fire that will burn away this darkness of Fulanis around your country, around your nation.
And bring prosperity.
See how he is breathing. He is really burning with the desire to bring a change. Bring change. Do not sleep. Every Christmas is not the same. This one is different. There should be no Christmas for you. Wait for those people who want to destroy the fabric of your society. Challenge them.
Our ancestors shed their blood to give us this nation. We cannot.
Our ancestors shed their blood to give them this nation. The same thing with Biafra land. During the war, how many years ago? 1970 till now, how many years? Our fathers, our ancestors shed their blood to give us this nation. We cannot sell it. That's what he's saying. Look at a very small boy. This boy will not be more than 12 years old. And he has this fire burning in him. Biafrans, rise up. Let this boy's video be a guide. Let it be a burning desire in you to come and donate and free your people.
Tell it. We cannot lose it. We are the fire. We will burn every despair away. Now we must decide. Now we must decide. Will we drown in the darkness of despair or rise as the sun of hope? Will we change the fate of this nation or will we let it remain in shackles?
That they will change this nation or allow it to remain in shackles. Exactly what Biafran children should be saying.
King Birendra once said, even if I die, shall my country live on?
You see the quotation, even if I die, shall my country continue to live on?
All the youths carry these words in your heart. And
all the youths carry these words in your heart. And
engrave a monument of change in the course of history. Nepal is ours and its future is in our hands. Jai Yuva, Jai Nepal!
Biafrans, after hearing this, and you do not have a change of heart, I wonder what will change your mind. I wonder what will change your mind. I'm telling you, after hearing this, and you do not want to rise up, I do not know what else will make you rise up.
I traveled to England to study for a reason and for a purpose. You cannot tell me that in England they have gas piped all the way from the Scottish gas fields. There is 24 hours a day electricity. There is gas. If you're homeless or if you're unemployed, the government can give you what is called housing benefit. I am dead already. This life is meaningless without freedom, not just freedom. As I said before, I traveled to England to study for a reason and for a purpose. You cannot tell me that in England, they have gas piped all the way from the Scottish gas fields. There is 24 hours a day electricity. There is gas. If you're homeless or if you're unemployed, the government can give you what is called housing benefit. You can pay your rent and live in a decent home. They also give you money to feed as well. If I cannot do those things for my people, then my life is meaningless.
Yes, Biafrans, this is our Onyendu talking to us. Do not disappoint Onyendu.
So as I am right now, I'm already dead. I'm only waiting for Biafra to revive me and to resuscitate me.
Yes, Onyendu said he's waiting for Biafra to revive him and resuscitate him. Are we not going to give Onyendu that Biafra that he craves for? Remember, Biafra belongs to all of us. Onyendu is calling our conscience. Onyendu is calling our mind. Onyendu is reminding us of why he is where he is. And in that picture, they asked Omotosho, show me the law. The fake law they used in detaining our leader. My people, I will call it a day here, and I thank all of you that have come to give me a listening ear. As God lives, we all believe that we will live because he is our Father. Do not forget, donation, donation, donation. That is our only escape route for now. So, Biafrans, let us rise up and wipe away these shackles of darkness that is trying to cover our ancestral land. We don't need it. Let us be the beacon of hope for the hopeless, the voice of the voiceless, and let Biafra come. All hail Biafra, peace, progress, unity, and equity. Okokondem gwara anyị during the war. Onye ndị ilo gbara gburugburu na-eche ndụ ya nche mgbe niile. Ụmụ Biafra, unu alarụkwa n'ụla. Biko nu my people, Christmas a abụrụkwa nke a na-agba egbe na-eri nri na-aṅụ mmanya. Ndị ilo nọkwa everywhere. Fa chọrọ ịwakpo unu na this Christmas. Stand up. So by the special grace of God, I will see you people tomorrow, and I will say bye-bye from here, and God will continue